Coming up on this episode of the Willis Clan.
Jack and Jedi are competing in the regional championships. All the boys are warming up. This is it.
Jedi! Whoa, he's already got a black eye.
Yeah, look at that. Eyes hurt.
Disney's a big gig. We can't fall down on the job.
We're going to be doing 18 gigs in 10 days.
I have my own issues on guitar. Sorry. Sorry.
Last time I sang the national anthem, it was a complete disaster.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise.
As soon as I get on that mount, that whole memory comes rushing back.
Here to perform for you today is the amazingly talented Willis Clan.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Willis Clan.
Childhood isn't just about playing games.
Come on, make sure you're in tune, guys.
It's preparation for adulthood.
Jen, stop. I expect you to work hard.
All right, guys, line them up.
Go, Julie.
I think if everyone puts their heart into it and really tries, I think we can do anything we want.
If you're the best at something, everybody's going to pay attention to you.
There's no instrument that they can't play or dance style that they can't conquer. Anything that's good in life is hard work.
You know, my mom and dad, they expect a lot out of us.
Jack, he's fine.
Sometimes it's blisters and bleeding and all kinds of stuff, but it really does pay off.
Jessica, I need lyrics.
He really brings it out of the kids. Everything that they have in him, he's able to draw it out.
I want to make my whole family so proud.
We have 12 kids, but we're about quality, not just quantity.
Nice shot, man.
We love the outdoors. We love Tennessee. Good old country values.
Oh, yeah.
I expect my kids to be the best.
Oh.
But best involves a lifetime commitment.
But you're not getting any hype.
If we did things halfway,
Try it again. Try it again.
it'd be impossible to reach our goals. That's just the way it is.
I'm Toby Willis. This is my wife, Brenda. And we have 12 amazing kids. Jessica, Jeremiah, Jennifer, Jeanette, Jackson, Jedi, Jasmine, Juliet, Jamie, Joy, Jager, and Jada, which round out the perfect dozen. We are the Willis Clan.
Come on, Jedi, you're ineffective.
It's Sunday, and we've got a lot going on.
Clear the arms, Jedi. Come on, Jack, clear the arms.
We've got the wrestling tournament coming up, the regional championships, and so Jack and Jedi have to practice. And of course, being Sunday, we have church.
You guys are much better on that than you used to be.
My dad was a wrestling coach, so I was pretty much raised on the mat. I started when I was about 10 years old, wrestled all the way through high school, and won the state championship.
Clear the arms. Clear the arms. There you go. There you go. Hip toss him. All right.
If they win today, they'll advance to the state final. Jedi, he's one of the best athletes I've ever seen. Just natural-born athlete.
When he's going in the groove, no one can beat him.
Jackson will be good. Little long, lanky, and off balance sometimes, but Jackson is fearless. That's going to go a long way and equal things out between him and Jedi.
And Jackson, Dad said he doesn't get afraid, but he's stupid. I'm stupid because I don't get afraid. Don't get afraid, and he just goes out.
But you saw Jager sitting there watching.
Finish it. Finish it. Come back over. Come back over. Do it.
When the day comes that he has to wrestle, he's already got half of it loaded. Whether it's wrestling, whether it's dance, music, kids have to be exposed to stuff. That's how the animals learn, how people learn.
Guys, stay the course. You guys know what we're doing? And resist the urge to zone out and just go through the motions. Always stay mentally sharp.
All right, go get cleaned up for church.
He's covered in eggs. Speak up. You okay? You okay? He has eggs all over him. What happened? What were you doing? Oh, Jada pushed him off, he said. All right, come here. You're going to have to give him a hug. Right, here. Oh. Give him a hug. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, good girl. I don't know why she pushed you, but she said I'm sorry. Can you forgive her? Okay. All right, there we go. Now let's clean up the mess. Oh, I bet you I know what happened. She wanted sausage. Here. All right, let's wash.
Good girl. Wash it off nice and good.
Today's a really busy day. We've got church, and then we've got the wrestling tournament. We got our hands full today, but we're going to do this, and we're excited about everything that's going on.
When we're getting ready for church, we take all of our chairs, kind of just put them in a big circle, and for Sunday morning, we usually have a couple other families come over and we have Bible study.
So you guys ready with some music?
Yeah. You guys want to grab the hymnals and turn to 343.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
We do church a little differently than most people think of church. The word church actually just means assemble, and we just meet in our home. Church is wherever the people are, and you know, when you get big enough families, it doesn't take very many families together to make a crowd. All right, how about a review? We've been going through chapter 1, and we're just finished it up. You guys want to go through the high points of chapter 1?
We take Genesis as a real story, and we take it as literally as we possibly can. When it says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, we believe that there is someone who did do that. It's just not just a fairy tale for us.
With my kids, I'll put them on the spot. What about people who said creation isn't true? Because they need to realize I'm not the last one who's going to ask them these questions. They need to know these answers. They need to think.
There's some questions in science that nobody's been able to answer. Something happened that was outside the realm of science.
But yeah, when you say outside the realm of science, it's technically not outside the realm of science. It's outside our experience and our understanding.
Yeah, you're
of
right.
science.
You're right.
Jack, what do you think? Is it the Bible versus science?
I don't think so.
Well, why?
I don't know.
Turn your brain on, bud. Jedi?
I'll go the chair.
Go to chair? Well, that's fine at your age, but at some point you guys have to learn the answers. And that's one of the reasons we study science. When I asked Jackson a question in church, he didn't respond well, and Jedi even more so. But Jerry used to be that way. Scientifically, they've got a huge problem. Of course, we've got the same problem. Of course, the Bible says that God was the one who did that. And right now, God is basically beyond the realm of science, our understanding of science. But at least we've got an explanation.
Yeah, we have the only explanation.
What other explanations do people give? You know, I have to start asking the questions, and eventually they realize, hey, I'm not going to stop asking the questions.
I want my kids to be strong, a body and a mind. In order for that to happen,
you got to put a little pressure on them. You know, I can't let them just get comfortable, because in life they need to know this stuff, and if I'm not going to push them, somebody else is going to push them out there in life. And just like we do in wrestling, we train, we practice, they go out on the mat, they're prepared for what they're going to deal with. We try to do the same things in all areas of life, including church. It's important to learn both sides of the debate, and you never want to have a closed mind to anything. You want to look at everything, but never, never, never take a leap of faith based on no evidence. Well, let's close in prayer.
And Father, we ask that you give us insight and wisdom into the issues of our origins, and help us to learn both sides, and help us to be brave to stand up for the truth. We also ask that you be with Jack and Jedi as they wrestle. Give them safety. Help them to do the best that they can. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
coming up.
First takedown, I went to shoot, and then I think it was his fingers that were biting my eyes.
Have you been able to open it yet?
How's it going, girls?
Good, good.
Try not to put the red grapes and the green grapes in the same bag.
Yeah.
My mom's giving me the responsibility to pack up all the food for the wrestling tournament.
Peter, were you eating all the grapes? One.
You only ate one?
Yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to wait for the wrestling tournament. Get out the granola bars and make sure the babies don't eat them. He always tries to eat the granola bars. He tries to sneak them all the time. And
No, I only sneak two.
you only sneak two.
You guys all done?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
You got all the food?
Yeah.
All right. Attention!
Guys, I want to have a short meeting in the kitchen, and then we're going to go.
All right, how's everybody doing? Everybody good? Good.
We have to get to Jack and Jedi's wrestling match. So wheels up, 10 minutes.
Mama said maybe a little boy will wrestle.
Maybe. But are you ready?
You may just get to wrestle Jack and Jedi on the mat. I don't know.
Sorry. Jer, bring your iPad so we can shoot the match. Jack, grab the little ones, get them in the van. Jack and Jedi, you stay focused. Everybody know what we're doing?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 adults and 6 kids. Thank you, ladies. We just got the whole family into the big regional championships, and what I'm thinking about right now is how excited I am for my boys. I just love to watch them wrestle.
This is kind of the calm before the storm. We had our weigh-ins, they build the brackets, we have our coaches meeting, make sure that any problems are addressed. We're ready to start wrestling probably in like 15 minutes so that all the boys are warming up. This is it. Take them down, son.
Between me and Jedi, we only get a few matches throughout the season because since we're homeschooled. And so to get mat time, even if we can beat the kid, we want to get the experience and the practice.
Cut him. What we usually do is take him down, let him up. You give him an escape, but you keep the pressure on, you keep going hammering the takedowns. What we call cutting them. Cut him. Head hunt, head hunt.
So this is kind of what my dad does when he coaches me. He sits there, and then when he needs to tell us to move, he just goes, "Get your head up!"
Get your head up. Keep his head, pressure down on his head, Jack.
Go take down!
Take him down.
It's kind of funny to see him compared to other coaches, because other coaches will be yelling the entire time. They're off their seats. They're constantly yelling at their kids. Sometimes the parents will get more into the match than the actual wrestler.
All right, put him away, put him away. We're done here.
Before we came to the tournament, Jager said he wanted to bring his singlet and shoes. And we're like, Jager, there's no one there your size. He goes, well, I'll bring him just in case the little guy shows up. And guess what? A little guy showed up. All right, shake hands.
Shake his hand, shake his hand, shake his hand.
So Jager had his first official wrestling match here. And he seemed to do pretty well. You're pretty tough, dude. Can I wrestle Jack? Take him down to the double.
Come on, Jedi, up. Come on, we gotta go to the other man.
I'm feeling really good. I'm getting ready for my match. First match of the day.
Gotta do it. Head toss him, head toss him. All right. You're off, you're off.
Eyes hurt.
Whoa. He's already got a black eye. First takedown, I went to shoot. And then I think it was his finger just went right in my eye.
I guess Jedi took a hit on the eye right at the very beginning. Hopefully we'll be okay. High C, don't wait, Jedi. High C, Basically wrestled that match with one eye. And that's why he didn't mess around that much, just went for the pin. Have you been able to open it yet?
Try.
Chances are it's not a black eye. Chances are you may have scratched your eye. And it's just really painful. Wrestling is warfare. There's no two ways about it. And we got 2 more matches with Jackson and Jedi. So both wrestling solid. The only question mark now is Jedi's eye.
Still ahead. Disney is huge. Hundreds of people, maybe thousands of people. Huge stage, lights, big sound. We can't mess up. We have to get this right.
Sorry. Jackson and Jedi have just both won their preliminary matches. I'm so happy for them, but now it's on to the finals. That's when things get really serious, because in the finals their opponents are really tough.
You know, it's not just about winning and losing. It's about getting better. Unless we go against a really good guy, in which case you don't let a good guy get a second chance. At that point, we'll try to put him away. Get him on the mat! Yeah, baby. Yeah, you got it. You got him. It wasn't the on his back? Why aren't they calling the pin? Call it! Hey, he's on his back. Got his hand. He's allowed to lock hands on his back. I thought Jack pinned him. I couldn't believe the ref didn't call him. Because obviously the guy wasn't bridging and he was flat.
My call, he's locking hands.
You make the call, but I think you're wrong. All right, Jack. Hey, you pinned him once, you can pin him again. Put him away. Put him away. Jared, get back. Come on, Jack. Fred. 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 He had him stuck. Jackson lost his last match. I swear he was robbed. He had that guy so pinned. But you can't, you gotta move on. Jedi's up next.
I'm so thankful Jedi's eye's okay. He's not wrestling half blind anymore, and that's a good thing.
Come on, Jedi. Yeah. All right, that's okay. You guys are wrestling. He doesn't know it hit him, Jedi. Rock his world. All systems go. All right, get ready. Don't force it. Hook the legs. Hook the legs. Okay. Cross face him over. You're clear to put him away. How's it feel? Good. Look good. Good job.
Hey, Brinson, what's up?
We just got confirmation from Disney.
Wow. Well, when do they want us down there?
Well, actually,
Hey, Joe, Brinson just called. Disney's a go. They want us for like 18 gigs. Problem is, it's during the same week as the state finals for wrestling.
Our managers just call in. We got a big gig down in Disney. You know, you don't want to blow out something that big.
So good job on your last match, man. You won, right? Yeah. So, you qualified to go to state, right? Yeah. You think you could persuade Dad to go to state instead of Disney? Nah. We got it. Well, we got it before. We'll ask him. Nah. Family's more important.
Jack and Jedi both did a good job. Putting fun and games, take second place to business and work and so on, and it should be that way everywhere.
I'm going to be skipping the state championships this year. I mean, my family and my music is more important than a wrestling match. We get to do wrestling each year, and it's Disney World, so it's work, but it's going to be fun.
Coming up.
I mean, Disney's a big gig. We can't fall down on the job on that.
We're going to be doing 18 gigs in 10 days, inside, outside, day and night. So we're really going to have to be in shape as a band if we're going to survive that.
We don't really have any time left.
So this is what it looks like, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Jedi has to miss the state finals this year because we have a gig down at Disney World. He's okay with that. He loves to wrestle, and it makes him into a man of good character. But being a man of good character also makes him realize that the family is really important, and he loves being part of the band, and he loves going to Disney World and doing fun things with his family. Life's full of tough choices, but now I have my own issues on guitar, so I'm going to have to get back to work.
Where are you? We're on the chorus?
Yeah, we're on the chorus.
We're on the chorus? Okay.
My mom sometimes sits in with the band, but with these upcoming Disney gigs, she's going to have to take a much bigger role. She has a lot of songs to learn. I mean, there's at least 15, or probably more like 20 or 25.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1. We've been practicing like crazy because first thing tomorrow we're driving to Orlando. Disney is huge. Hundreds of people, maybe thousands of people. Huge stage, lights, big sound, everything. We can't mess up. We just can't. We have to get this right.
Rebecca to 5?
5, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone has to know their parts, their instruments, and they just have to be confident in what they're doing.
One more time. 1, 5, 4.
I know it's coming up soon.
It's 5, 6.
Then the 5.
3.
That's kind of fun.
4. Hold 4. 5, 1.
What happens from here is we just have to practice. We have to practice and practice and practice and practice and practice.
And if we do well, we might get to run around the parks a little bit. Might actually get some vacation time.
So the older kids are upstairs practicing their music, while the little girls, they're practicing their dance for Disney World.
Come on. Practice. So, Jamie, you start right there. Joanna. Hey, Jacob, do you want to sit there and be the judge? Girls, we got to get this right. We only got 10 minutes because Dad's going to come down and watch. Okay, so we got to get it. Jada, if you be in the middle, they hit each other and... Okay, can you just get in the back, please? No. Can you be in the front? No. Okay, fine. I'll just leave her in the middle. 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, and 8, 2, 3. Oh, no, 2, 3, 2, 3. Another kick. Jager. Oh, where did he go? Jager. It's really hard because we got the 2 babies to watch, and we're trying to practice dance, and Dad is gonna come down and inspect our dance. Jager, quick, come here. Jager, come on, you gotta come here. 5, 6, 5, 6, 6, 2, 3, 7. Jacob, don't run off like that again. Come back. What do you want to do? Come here. You're going to knock everything over. Come back here. 5, 2, Jada, come back.
Try that again. Mom, let's run a chorus real quick. You play guitar, and we're going to sing, and we're going to try and figure out what some of the issues are in there. Okay, ready? Ooh, so this is what it feels like, yeah, to hold forever in your hand. We're going to be doing 18 gigs in 10 days, inside, outside, day and night. So we're really going to have to be in shape as a band if we're going to survive that.
I got it right.
I'm coming up. Hang on a second.
Dad's coming up.
The good news is that you're sounding great. The bad news is we're almost out of time.
And there's still more to go.
Yeah, I mean, Disney's a big gig. We can't fall down on the job on that. Well, we're supposed to do 12 songs. We haven't even got to 4 of them, so we're down to 8. We only went to 3 of them. We're 5 short of that, plus we're short of the other stuff. We don't have any, we don't really have any time left. We have to get packing, guys, and get on the road real soon. I gotta go down and check out the dancers.
Please, Jada. See, Daddy's coming down. Daddy's down here. Come on, you gotta do it with us.
I expected to see you guys dancing. So I come downstairs, it's complete chaos. Jada, she's bothering the other girls while they're trying to practice their dance. And they seem to have lost Jager. Did you lose your brother? Where's Jager? Jager. Come here, buddy. You gotta be in here. Okay, come here, let's let's examine and see how the girls are doing. All right, let's judge. We've got a lot going on. I'm busy, Mom's busy, all the older kids are busy, and basically I'm asking 9-year-old Julie to teach not only herself, but to teach her younger sisters, and babysit the 2 toddlers at the same time. That's a lot of responsibility. But that's part of our whole system is they've got to learn to teach themselves. All right, here we go. Impress me. Impress me.
Make sure you turn your feet out, girls. 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, and 8, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3, jump, 2, 3, cut, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That wasn't bad, girls, but don't drift. Guys, we're out of time. We gotta go.
Okay.
That's it. You gotta work hard and get it done. Julie, Jamie, and Joy, they've got work to do, but I think they'll be ready for Disney World. And who knows? Maybe Jada's ready for her debut as well. All right, Jada, you want to dance? You 3 girls go up. Jada, let me see you dance, Jada. Jada, you go get your stuff. All right, Jada, you dance. Your turn. Ready? All right, ready? 7, 8, 9. Very good. There you go. Yay! Ooh, good job. The practice was going really good with the girls. I'm really pleased. We're asking them to come out, do the simple steps, but do them really good for them. So I was pleased with that.
We gotta get going. We need to pack the car and get ready.
Is everybody ready to go?
I think so.
All right, let's do it.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Come on, guys, let's make this quick.
Time to go. Let's get everything in the trailer. Come on, guys. Let's go. Okay, Fran.
I'm really excited to be going to Florida because it's going to be warm. That's probably the main reason. But then you know, there's the gigs. We're gonna be playing a lot. We have over 20 gigs in Disney, so that's gonna be crazy.
Hey guys, quiet. I'm getting a call from Brinson here. Hello? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
We're doing great. Yep, we're driving down to Disney World. It's getting sunnier and sunnier as we drive. Brinson from McGee Entertainment, our managers, called on the way down here and asked us if we would be willing to sing the national anthem at the Braves-Blue Jays game today. Hey guys, Brinson just asked us if we would be able to sing the national anthem at a professional baseball game.
That is so cool.
Guys! Here, Jen,
That would be awesome.
Let me think about that. Yes!
But there is one catch.
All right.
Do we have to wear you have to do the national anthem and sing "Oh Canada" because they are playing the Toronto Blue Jays tomorrow.
So Brinson asked us if we would be willing to sing the Canadian national anthem because they're playing a Canadian team. And we were freaking out because we don't know the Canadian national anthem. And, of course, when Disney asks you to do something, you don't want to say no. You want to say yes. Does anyone know the Canadian national anthem?
No, I've heard Canada,
it.
Oh, Canada.
No, that's
I'm
Christmas.
just kidding.
That's
I'm just
Christmas.
kidding. I know that.
They're over here singing Oh Christmas Tree using the words Oh Canada.
It's tomorrow.
When is this? Dad, Toby, stop singing.
Somebody's got to sing it.
Just a minute. So as it turns out, Brinson was actually pulling a prank on us. Of course, we like to pull pranks ourselves, but it gave us a little bit of a poke there because we thought that we were going to have to do it.
The first time I had Jessica sing the national anthem when she was about 13, and she totally did a terrible job.
The last time I sang the national anthem, I was like 12, and it was a complete disaster. I totally freaked out and started like so many keys too high. It was impossible to sing, and I was so nervous, and it was just kind of a scar on my memory, and I never wanted to sing it again.
And so ever since that day, it's like, we got to come back and we finally have to nail it.
And the home of the
I won't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's going to be Jer, Jenny, Jeanette, and I singing. I'm hoping they don't get nervous, because when they get nervous, that will only make me nervous, and then I'll mess up, and I do not want to choke again. Okay, don't sign it, just prove it.
in the home of the
I can't just open it.
Well, I mean, might be all
and the home of the brave.
You almost did it again. You almost did it again.
I was trying to concentrate.
Okay.
All right, kids, you're on.
Up next.
This is Jessica's chance to get it right.
And now, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
As soon as I get on that mount, that whole memory comes rushing back.
Here to perform for you today is the amazingly talented Willis Clan. And now, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem. Here to perform for you today is the amazingly talented Willis Clan.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
One of the things that's really tough about singing out here is the slant back. It's really strong.
delay,
so
yeah.
you go to sing and you don't hear yourself very well, but then you hear it with a really big delay. So you got to really concentrate and try and look at each other and stay
You can't
on.
listen to what you hear, and you have to concentrate on what you're singing, otherwise you're going to be way off.
O'er the land of the free
It's one of the hardest songs to sing ever written.
and the home of the
Ladies and gentlemen, the Willis Clan.
Well, we did it. It wasn't wasn't perfect, but it was in the zone, and I feel great. Hopefully that's one childhood trauma gone forever.
Remember baseball fans, you can catch the Willis Band playing this weekend at Downtown Disney.
The kids were amazing. I love hearing the national anthem, and my kids did fantastic. I love hearing the four-part harmony out there, and they did super.
Now we're all going to Downtown Disney.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roglon Road. How are you? Hand on heart, the most talented traditional Irish music family anywhere on the planet and beyond. They are phenomenal. You are going to enjoy them immensely. Ladies and gentlemen, the Willis Band.
One, two, three, four.
I hope Mom is ready. She's been working her butt off. Mom is rocking it on the guitar. She's doing a great job.
There are 12 children in our family, for those of you that did not know that strange fact. And there's a bunch of little ones running around. We'll see if we can get some little dancers on this number, if they are about and if they are awake.
And now it's time for our little girls to shine and dance on stage. Maybe even our littlest girl will make her stage debut.
That is Jada Willis, and she is 2 years old. And it's her very first time on stage.
Jada danced her little heart out, and I was just tickled. So I got to change this string, because Jared's going to need this guitar for the next number.
This one's called Chasing Love, and it was written by our very own Jeremiah. I think it's a very interesting title, don't you think? Chasing Love. Jer frequently chases after love, but rarely does he find it. The poor guy. I mean, look at his face. He is available for dating. Are there any ladies here? Any single ladies? Yes? Okay. I saw that. You can give me a call. You can send in your applications. Send in your applications. We're going to look at them, and we'll send them through to Jared. All right, here we go.
I think this is going to be a fun vacation.
That's 1 down, 17 to go.
So many gigs in a row, outside, inside, you don't get a break. You have to get right back up there and give the same amount of energy again and again and again. So there's never enough time in the day. We have press we have to do in between shows.
We're also our own, like, tear down and setup crew, and so it's like triple the work, so it's very exhausting.
This is crazy. This is like non-stop action. It's insane.
We've had a lot of performances this week, and we still have a lot more to go. I think the tired I've been dancing so much.
There is no end in sight.
Everybody feeling good?
It was very exhausting.
You fall asleep? Big day already.
This week in Disney World, it is go, 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 and we, you know, very rarely get to have a break.
Listen up. People came to have a good time. You guys have a good time. You guys are prepared for this. You killed the lion and the bear, time to face the giants.
Yeah, I'm seeing it in everyone. We can use a break.
Yeah, Jamie's asleep.
Exhaustion is definitely setting in.
All right, guys, you sounded amazing last night. That gig was so fun. You know...
Thank you for playing with us. Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh, well, thanks for letting me. Oh, that was amazing. You know,
That was so much fun.
I think that today, because last night went so well, we should take a little time off and go to the beach. What do you think? So today we took the kids to Cocoa Beach for a little R&R during our working vacation.
We get the chance to come out and take a little time on the beach before we have to run back for our next gig.
All right, here it comes.
It's sunny, but the water's still very cold. In Tennessee, we're kind of landlocked, so people in our family don't have a very high tolerance for cold water.
Which would you pick? Like a surfer dude who's like tall and tan, long blonde curly hair, or like a mountain man who's like
a mountain man?
Yeah, a mountain man who's got like dark hair and
depends on the person, Jen.
and he's like wearing a flannel shirt, you know, like
I say, is it too much to ask for both?
No, you can't have both. You have to pick. Which would you? Which would you?
Jess,
you go first.
A tan, flannel-shirted, bearded surfer dude.
What? A bearded, flannel-shirted surfer?
Choose.
No, I'm not choosing, Jennifer. That would narrow my options.
She's like, I like the surfer dudes and the mountain men.
We're going to do some beach wrestling. Here's the rules we'll go operate by. If you touch a hand, a knee, or anything to the ground, it's a point for the other person.
If you touch the other
If you
person,
push them out of the circle, it's a point. If you throw them, match is over.
Yeah. So it's judo.
All right, Dad is here.
On this side, we have Toby Willis. Woo! And on this side, Jeremiah Willis.
While Jer and I are getting ready to wrestle, all these girls showed up. For some reason, I don't think they're here to see me.
Next throw in. I'm going to.
Did I mention that Jer is like super strong? It's probably not the smartest idea to take on a 19-year-old in his prime. Since Jack and Jedi didn't get to go to the state wrestling finals, we're going to determine who is the lightweight champion of the world.
In this corner, we have Stonewall Jackson, who has 2 hairs under his armpit now. And in this corner, we have wimped out the one and only Jedi. All right, here we go. Shake hands. Ready, go.
Up next. Hurry back. We're getting on in 2 minutes, buddy. We're deep into this series of gigs. It's so hot out there, and I gotta tell you, I am exhausted.
All right, here we go. Shake hands.
Jack and Jedi are ready to have an impromptu wrestling match right here on the beach to determine who is the lightweight champion of the world.
Ready, go. Oh, great. Jackson, throw him. Let's go, guys. We got a gig tonight. Everybody in the van. Let's go.
That was a tune called Boys from Boston that we wrote last time we were here. And we had a crazy table from Boston in that pub there. And just had to name a tune after them after that.
So hot out there. Let me see your neck first. Oh, the back of your arms is pink. We have like 3 more shows to do. guzzling as much water and other stuff as we can because it's a hot one today.
Where's the bathroom?
Top of the stairs. Hurry back. We're getting on in 2 minutes, buddy. 2. You better run. We're deep into this series of gigs, and I got to tell you, I am exhausted. But my kids, they're a force of nature. I don't know where they get their energy.
I'm proud of my kids. Look at them plowing through 18 shows in 10 days. It takes dedication, determination, and discipline to pull that off. And they're really rising to the occasion. Just look at them. Champion wrestlers or dancers or even excellent musicians, but most importantly, we're a family that loves each other, and that makes me a proud father.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys have a great night. Thank you to all of our little dancers. You guys are so beautiful.
On the next episode of the Willis Clan.
Jenny, I know you're going to get your license, but the question is can you pass my driving test?
I don't know any rules of the road, though.
We're here for Jenny to take her test, try to get her driver's license.
I'm a little bit nervous because the last time I drove, it was in the Humvee with Dad.
Girl, you need to slow down.
The good news is we are having music executives that saw us at Dan McGinnis come out to our house.
If we get signed, it's going to be the biggest thing that has ever happened to me and any one of my siblings. This is important.
Guys, the record executive people are here.
Are you serious?
They're upstairs.
They're early.
Vic, guys.